It's been a while since we reviewed a smart speaker in the channel. This time, I got the most powerful smart speaker from Google that we currently own, the Nest Audio. Or is it really? Let's see if this smart speaker lived up to my expectations after its release back in 2020, and if the Nest Audio is still worth getting 3 years later. Hi, this is Art from Few Texts Later, and today we will talk about the Nest Audio from Google and how our experience looks like after using it for over a year. I will leave my affiliate link in the description below for you to check it out for any of you who's thinking of purchasing it. And since that is out of the way, like what I said in my intro, this is by far the most powerful smart speaker we used in Google's arsenal as far as volume. Since the Google Home Max was discontinued, which we never had a chance to get one ourselves, but we've been using a couple Lenovo, Xiaomi, and Google smart speakers and displays in the past that we still use to this day. And is adding the Nest Audio to the lineup makes our experience better, or is it another clutter that just takes up space and dust over time? Let's find out. But first, let's unbox this and talk about its specs real quick. As you can see from the box itself, it is taller than the Nest Hub 2nd generation. As far as how it is presented with the graphics and the text layout, they're just basically and almost identical to one another. Now let's open it up. Take the plastic off, then just pull the tab over and there you go. We can already see the speaker. As soon as you pick it up, it has some weight to it, maybe over a kilo. Most of the time when weight is evident to any tech, that means it has good quality overall, which we will talk about later. But for now, let's talk about design. As far as the design, if you didn't know by now, it comes in 5 different colors. The one we have is chalk. It comes with charcoal, sage, sand, and sky as well. So any decor you may have, there's the perfect color the speaker offers. It's really minimal. It doesn't scream speaker at all. It can really blend into any surface due to its small vertical pillowcase design. Like most of Google's speaker and displays, materials used in this speaker are recyclable. And it features this fabric covering that gives it a cleaner look without obstructing the audio quality. Now as far as specs, it is 6.89 inches in length, 4.89 inches wide, and 3.7 inches deep. And for those who's trying to import this from a different country and the package weight is your concern for shipping purposes, it weighs exactly 3.86 pounds. Google claims it's 75% louder and 50% more bass than the original Google Home. Of course, thanks to its 77mm woofer and 19mm tweeter. And note, it's a front-firing speaker. Unlike the original Google Home, it can connect to both 2.4 and 5 GHz Wi-Fi network, and when your Wi-Fi is down, the speaker can connect to your phone as a Bluetooth speaker. The speaker is powered by Google Assistant to get those cool voice commands that you can trigger using the wake phrase. And the speaker can pick up voice really easily with its 3 far-field microphone, which we will try later as well. But if you prefer physical control, you may not see it, but on top it supports capacitive touch control. To play and pause, just tap the middle. Then to adjust the volume, just tap either side. And if your privacy is your concern, like other Google Assistant speakers, it has a physical microphone at the back that you can turn off. And good thing the barrel connector that powers the device is removable. And the adapter is an angled one, since most likely you will plug it behind something. Now, the most obvious reason why you'll pick up this one compared to other smart speakers in the market right now, in my opinion, are first, the sound quality, and second, it's powered by Google Assistant. So let's talk first how our experience went after using the speaker for a year now. The speaker works like any other Google Assistant speaker or display. It can answer queries, play music, set timers and alarms, control smart home devices, etc. The only thing that it cannot do is giving you any visual response, which makes sense since it doesn't came with a screen. For me, Google Assistant is still by far the best assistant you have right now. I'm sorry, Alexa and Siri. We will be making a separate video comparing all three assistants, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now for sound quality, since that part of the review is very subjective, since every one of us has our own preference, and due to all the audio compressing that YouTube makes to these videos, you may not get the exact quality I'm hearing. But to give you an idea, here's how it sounds compared to the very first Google Assistant speaker that we own, the Mini. Before we play some tracks, you can go to the Google Home app under its device settings and tweak around its EQ. I know it's not much, but at least Google added something that we can play around to our liking. Now you will be the judge. I know it's not a fair comparison. We just did the test just for you to have an idea about the difference. Now before we get to my final conclusion, we'll test one more thing that some of you may find interesting, and that is voice detection. You will be surprised how often you will use this to basically ask anything. Just to add, you can adjust the sensitivity as well of its voice recognition from the app. Now, the room we're in is my home office where I shoot most of our YouTube videos for the channel. Pause. So we are now in our living room. We have high ceiling in this part and a staircase on the other side. This is normally I need to shout for any of our smart speaker to hear me. I don't know if that is because how the room was designed. Hey Google. Hey Google. So what do I think? For me, paying for a premium smart speaker under $100 is not bad. Especially if this will be your first smart speaker, it's well worth it. If this is your second or maybe your third speaker from Google, and you just want to add another speaker so that you can take advantage of their whole home audio, you will not regret it. It sounds great. We never had any delays playing music in our entire home. Though I know that's because of the Wi-Fi coverage we have in our home. Now, I don't suggest this speaker to those who are in a different platform like Amazon or Apple, of course. I know that's a no-brainer. But one to keep in mind, I don't recommend this speaker as well to those who prefer usability over sound quality. You are better off saving that money to get a Nest Hub 2nd generation, which I reviewed a while back. So if you're interested, click the card right here. And because of its screen, you can get a ton of value from it. But if you're more concerned of the audio quality than anything else, Nest Audio is the way to go. And there you go. That's our long-term review of the Nest Audio from Google after using it for a year now. Again, you can check their latest pricing on the links in the description below. If you find this video helpful, a like is very much appreciated. And to see more tech and smart home content, consider subscribing. This is Art again from Few Techs Later. Thank you so much for watching and see you in our next video.